So Terri, we're here. We're just
Yes.
gonna keep talking.
Just gonna keep talking. I don't even know where this is going.
Me neither.
I'm
I'm
nervous.
so here for it. This is
too.
fun because what the people listening don't know until we're about to tell them is we just recorded an episode for Queen City Connect,
We did.
which is an incredible podcast. Well, I can't say incredible
Okay,
if it's my own podcast.
How about I talk about Queen City Connect?
You go.
Queen City. Do you want me to kind of give them where we're headed with Queen City Connect and what we were just doing? Just a teaser. We're not going to tell you much because you need to go over to Queen City Connect.
And if you're thinking like, I thought I was here for Love That For You,
you are.
You're at the right place.
Yes, but listen, Morgan has explained. But I will say, I think I could say this simpler. Okay, not better, just simpler.
Great.
Listen, Love That For You is this incredible podcast with storytelling where we're just going to have fun, right? Morgan is going to host this podcast. But on the Queen City Connect, it's 2.0. Every month, Morgan is inviting a friend that she knows to host while she steps out and lets her friend step in. And so we just had a conversation where we're going to talk about the next 3 weeks where I'm going to get to interview over the next 3 episodes, 3 people in this city that I love and admire. A person, someone leading an organization, and somebody who is just a boss babe, which, let's be honest, all 3 of them are. But we're going to talk about a business in the city. And so we just recorded that because it is an amazing podcast that you've created over the past few years. And this is just the new evolution of it.
Yeah, exactly. So when you're finished listening to this episode, you can go back to Queen City Connect, listen to that one, hear all the fun that's happening over there. And you'll get to hear about the women that Terri is interviewing. And it's not just women strictly. We will have men. So that'll be great.
I tried to get a man.
It's all right.
To be honest.
We still might. We never know. We'll leave that door open.
I'm leaving it open.
But now that we're on Love That For You, let's just dig in for a few minutes. I want to hear, let's tell the people the story of how you and I connected.
Okay.
And then also how Love That For You came about. Yeah. And then we'll just go from there and see what happens.
How did we meet?
I don't remember. I was hoping you would remember.
See, this is what I love about when you know you're truly friends with somebody, you really don't even know how. It just like it integrated into your life.
So here's what's really neat. I do remember how we met, and I'll tell it in just a minute.
Okay.
But what I think is really neat is like I have like very vivid memories of being in places in my life, like living in Charlotte before going to college, or being in college, or living in Atlanta, and like having conversations with God of like, thank you so much for the people who are in my life. And also, who are the people that are not even yet in my life, but one day I'm going to be like, how did I live life without this person? Because you kind of think about like every season, at least for me, like I'm introduced to new people and then I become friends with them. And it's like, how did I do life without knowing this person? And so that's been like a sweet prayer for me as I'm like transitioning into a new season is like, I'll specifically ask God, like, will you give me people that I will have the, how did I not know them feeling? And I have so many friends like that in Charlotte. And then I met you and you're you. So that's fine.
Me.
But then I have those friends and I feel that way about them. I'm just kidding. You are that person, Terri.
You're really leading me.
You are that person, hand on hand. If you're watching the YouTubes, you are definitely one of those people for me. I don't know how we. Can you imagine us not knowing each other? Maybe you could. You're like, life was pretty good before I met you, but it's fine.
It wasn't because there is nobody else that sends me more Instagram reels in my DMs than you.
And they're kind of the sketchy, slightly inappropriate ones, but like the ones I can't put on my own story, but I'll be like, Terri will love this.
I am here for
That's good to know. Sometimes I wonder if it's too much.
No.
I don't want to be too much.
You're never too much.
Great. Well, we could stop it there because what a lesson for all of us. But I met you a couple years ago and you have just been so kind to me and I feel like have just like stepped into my life to help however and whenever and wherever you can. And you've helped so much with Queen City Connect and that rebrand and how it works. Yeah. But then also let's talk about Love That For You because I don't know. I had the idea of wanting to start another podcast, something that was similar to Queen City Connect, but not just contained to Charlotte. Yeah. You want to know what I'm thinking right now?
What?
In real time?
Tell me.
The people watching the YouTube episode are going to see the Queen City Connect logo in the background. It's all good.
It's all real confusing.
But y'all need to know that Queen City Connect exists, and this will be the one and only episode where that banner, that logo will be in the background. As a reminder of when you're done listening to this, go listen to that.
Also,
it was all strategy.
You just, like, superimpose it?
Well, now I can't because we already talked about it. People listening are like, what is happening? But I knew I wanted to do another podcast that just opened the door for
Yep.
people all over the world to share
Yeah.
their story. We've
And
talked
all
about
over the world, literally, because people from all over the world are listening.
yeah,
Uh-huh.
we've got I should
Belgium?
have
Was
yeah,
Belgium on it?
France,
France.
Belgium. I remember I think Germany had a 0 next to it. So I was like, why is it even listed if it has a 0? So Germany, I'm going to need y'all to step it up.
Okay.
A lot of the US people, great.
I can speak German. Ich liebe den Herrn. I think that means I love the Lord. I went on a mission trip there.
I hope it doesn't. I hope it means something so like
And we
opposite.
sang it. Ich liebe den Herrn.
That honestly, we're just gonna need a German
Preise
fact
seine
checker.
Heineken Llama. That's.
I heard llama.
I don't think it's llama, but I always sang
Yeah,
llama.
yeah.
Yeah, moving on.
Anyway, love that for you. A lot of it is here because you came over. Do you remember the story of how we came up with the name, or do you want me to share that story as
Was
well?
that over margaritas, or was that
No,
another?
that
Was that when I was
that
laying
was
on your
here.
couch of presents?
Mhm.
Morgan has a incredible office that you're seeing if you're watching on YouTube, and she has a pink couch. And I don't even know why I came over or how I ended up
I
here
don't
one day,
either.
but I like literally just laid on your couch, and I think I was having another bad day, which there's been a lot, and I just laid there, and I felt really safe and
I think I have pictures of you.
taken
I'll have
care
to
of.
pull up some and
Yes.
share them
Oh, please
on the
do.
gram.
Yep.
But yeah, so I probably was just saying I wanted to start a podcast, and you're like, well, you should name it Love That For You because you say Love That For You all the time, and I'm
I
like,
did.
yeah, that's actually perfect. Okay,
No,
thanks.
but
And
actually,
like it was so like monotone, like just
and then let's talk about this for a minute. Can we land here? Okay, let's land. Is that okay?
yeah.
Can we land here for
I
a
don't know
minute?
where we're landing, but I'm here for it.
So one of the things we talked about recently is okay. Have people always been saying "love that for you,"
Let's talk about it.
or am I just hearing it more? Because I love the word unreal. And I have been saying it it is like the anthem, kind of like Love That For You. I think you've been saying Love That For You forever. You
Yeah.
just haven't realized it.
Yep.
But like now you're hearing other people say it. So when I hear people on TV say unreal, I'm like, oh, and
Yeah.
I'm like, pause it, rewind. I must hear them say my phrase again.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, I'm just hearing it more, I think.
And I think it's like there's two sides because those people that you're hearing on TV say it, they don't know it's a thing for you.
They don't.
So you might just be picking up on it.
I know.
Whereas there are people in my life now that I have Love That For
Now
You
they're using
podcast,
it.
and every day, hey Morgan, love that for you. And sometimes it's like they say it
Do
purposely.
you like it?
Oh, I love it. Yeah, I
Okay.
absolutely love it
Okay.
because I mean they're paying attention and something that's special to me, they're noticing and
You
saying.
know what I think that we could use? Like, I think that we should all just stop using "that's what she said"
Okay.
because it's not appropriate. I mean,
Yeah.
I use it constantly. How is
Is
that
Love That For
still
You going to
funny?
be the next?
Yes, I think that "Love That For You" is going to kind of be like the new "that's what she said." Like, because now anytime somebody says something, I literally have for weeks and months since we talked about this, I want to tag on "Love That For You"
Yeah.
to everything people
Yes.
say.
And that's what's so great about it is I maybe used it a lot in the past on a slightly more sarcastic, like, oh, love that for
Yeah.
you. But I genuinely feel that way with hearing these stories from all these people. Like, I
Yes.
genuinely love that you are doing what you're doing and
Yep.
love that you love it. I love that for you. So it fit. It was perfect.
I love it so much.
But I do think people have always been saying these things and maybe we're picking up on it more.
Yeah.
But I also think the fact that we're just aware of it is maybe, making us want to say it more. So I think it's twofold.
Morgan, I'm
Oh,
going to
boy.
ask you a few questions.
Here we go. We've got a couple
few
minutes.
But one of the things you haven't addressed on your podcast yet is kind of the visual behind it. And I think that you should share about that because we talked about how we named this, but I
Yeah.
think it's the most fun branding. And I care about
Oh.
branding. And I think more people, they don't understand branding, but when they see something, they're drawn to it. That is branding, my people.
Yeah.
And I think that what you've done with kind of the look and feel of Love That For You,
Yeah.
also, it literally exemplifies what it means.
Yeah.
So tell us a little bit about that.
Oh, this is a really great story.
Mhm.
So one of my best friends, Katie Kleiber,
Okay.
is a graphic designer. She actually our episode with Katie is out. So if you haven't yet listened to that, you can
Yep.
go listen to that. Katie's one of my best friends. She was diagnosed with grade 4 glioblastoma brain cancer about a year ago. And obviously rocked her world, rocked everyone's world who loves her, which is so many people. And she has fought so hard. And I'm not going to give away anything else. Go listen to that episode because she shares all about just her health journey and what the Lord is doing in her life. And it's really incredible what is happening right now. But she is a professional graphic designer. She had to step out of it for a while she was doing all of her chemo radiation treatment. And I reached out to her and said, like, I know you're not doing a lot right now. I really would love to rebrand and get some new logos. Is this something that you feel up to doing for me? I'd
Yeah.
also love to like support you in this way because I
Right.
know you're not working right now. And she was like, yeah, I would love to do that. So we worked for months on Love That For You. And she was amazing. She was the one who like gave me all these like options. She probably gave me too many options because then I'm just like, oh, I love everything about
Oh,
all
they
of
were,
these.
and I saw
I
some of
wanted,
them. You sent them to
I
me because I
sent
love
several
that.
drafts to
They
you.
were all phenomenal.
Yeah.
But man, she
Lots of
nailed it.
She nailed it. Lots of phone calls of like,
Yeah.
I love this about this. I love this about this. Can we merge this? Can we switch this? So something that's really important to me are colors. I love colors. I love bright colors. I love sunshine. I wanted Love That For You to feel happy and uplifting and not childish and not tacky. Like I wanted it to be professional, but still fun and light and just encouraging like type of feel.
Yeah.
And also I love me some ice cream and I love me some
Sprinkles.
sprinkles. And listen, I am a confetti girl. I love myself some confetti, but there's just been a lot of confetti in the world recently with a lot of things, which is fine. I literally have probably 10 buckets of confetti that we could pop right now if we
Why
wanted.
did you not tell me that when we did our photo shoot?
There's always confetti. Oh, it's not too late. We'll have to.
Rude.
Small
Continue.
plug. I'm a photographer. If you need branding photos, let me know.
Phenomenal.
Thanks. So I said, let's go a little less on the confetti, a little more on the sprinkles, because not a lot of people do sprinkles, and I love sprinkles. And
Wait,
fun
do
fact,
you? Okay,
sprinkles kind of look like confetti. So
they really do. But do you think that they have a taste? Because I don't. I think they're just for funsies.
I think that they don't really have a taste, but I like the texture of them. Like to this day,
Really?
I will get ice cream with colored sprinkles on top because there's just something about scooping that ice cream with all like 50 sprinkles on top and just letting it
Love ice
on my
cream.
tongue.
We put sprinkles because I don't think they really have a point in life. We put them on everything for my son. We're like, you want sprinkles with your waffles? Done. You want them on your green beans? You got it. I mean, like,
Yeah.
because they really don't have a taste.
Yeah.
They just make everything a party.
They
So
just
why
make
not?
it fun and colorful. So I wanted that. So Katie did a great job of incorporating the look and like the font even to be like again classy but fun. And the colors are just amazing. I love them so much.
I love
and
my
then,
sticker on my water bottle.
Yep. So that yellow, the light purple, that kind of red color is actually like a Cajun shrimp, which if you
OPI?
if you get your OPI Cajun shrimp,
What a
that
throwback.
is a fun little Easter egg for y'all.
Okay.
Yeah, and then there's some sprinkles on it,
I
which
love it
I
so
love.
much.
And because we kind of just throw a little dash of fun everywhere we go. And my idea is if we ever have a newsletter, it can be like, here's the scoop.
Stop.
Isn't that fun?
Okay, just do it.
Okay.
Let's bring it to fruition. Let's
Brittany,
have a newsletter.
Brittany, I'm going to need you to start a newsletter.
Wait, so let's
Brittany.
also talk about that. Let's also talk about that. Do you know what another thing that I
Brittany
love?
is my CMO, my Chief Morgan Officer.
Stop it. I mean, I love a good title. It's why I call myself the Chief Hype Officer.
Great.
For
You're a CHO.
Yeah,
You're a
I'm a
CHO.
That's actually amazing. I'm the CO. I'm the chief.
You're the
chief.
You're the chief. Oh, got it.
That's why I call myself I love the Chief Morgan Officer. But
Yeah.
that's another thing that, man, I've really done a lot for you.
You're also my Chief Morgan
Oh
Officer.
my gosh, I'm not. But that's another thing I love to do, which you are really good at too, is connecting people. And my friend Brittany is a lot like me, and I was like, you need a Brittany.
Yeah, but like in a very Enneagram 1 way.
Yeah, which I am not.
No,
Are
Lord
you?
knows I am
No.
not. But that's what I need.
Yeah,
That's what I need. So
Yeah.
anyway, but that's the story.
that's fun.
I love the branding.
I love that for
I
you.
love you.
Love you.
Let's we're gonna wrap up this
Yeah.
episode. A couple things I want to hear from you.
Okay.
Go ahead and just tell the people because we didn't do like an intro of like,
No.
hey, this is Terri Flannagan
Yeah.
and this is who Terri is. So tell
Oh.
us a little like a 30-second elevator pitch of who
Okay.
you are, what you do. And if you want to hear more, go over to Queen City Connect because
Yes.
you're gonna be all over there.
Okay.
And then I have one final question for you before we wrap up, but I'll ask you that after
Okay.
you tell us who you are.
Okay.
I feel like we
Scared.
should put some like elevator music to this. Ta-da.
Or Justin Bieber in the back.
I just started humming the Law and Order SVU theme song.
Wait, which
Bum
da da
bum.
da bum ba da da da. I made an Instagram reel with that with my husband. It's really funny on the Unreal Reel. So I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I've lived in Charlotte for 10 years, kind of moved a lot around, but that's a longer story. But what I get to do most of my days, I get to spend as a consultant and strategist, which basically, I just told you I'm a chief hype girl. It's what I call myself. But I come alongside businesses, organizations, authors, people, whatever, to kind of figure out and pinpoint problems and then figure out a relentless way to cheerlead those, project manage those, bring in teams, lead teams, all sorts of things. And so that's looked like a lot of different things. I've worked in country music and NASCAR. I just might have dropped on the Queen City Connect that I worked with Taylor Swift. If you want more about that, check that out. But that is wild. Morgan is still recovering.
Yeah, I'm still not okay.
I think we're going to have to go to lunch after this and talk about it. But I've done everything from that to working in sports, traveling to the US Open. I mean, I just went, to be honest, I went this week with one of my biggest clients. I have two right now. One's Curie Media, which is a media company for working moms to advocate them, which I do with Paula Ferris, former Good Morning America anchor, who's putting all of her passion and drive into building this media company for working moms right now. It's a privilege to do that. Traveled with her this weekend. We got to meet General Petraeus, which I'm like, how pinch myself most days that I get to do pretty cool things. And my other client that I work alongside the past 5 years with is Jenny Allen, which I will tell you, working alongside somebody who has drastically, or working on her team to be specific, who changed the trajectory of your life and how she presents the gospel and leads people to Jesus. It's just, it's changed my life. And so I get to do crazy things like that. I work with several other authors. I just, and then I get to have margaritas with friends and help them because I get to, not because I have to or want to. And it's the best. And I've been walking through a pretty hard season. And I think what I realized in this hard season was I needed something to make me laugh. And I needed this something to make me feel alive again. And so for the past, 20 years, I feel like I've wanted to kind of create something wild, and I did it this summer. And normally I'm the one pushing other people to pursue something wild, and nobody pushed me. I pushed myself, and it has been the best. So I started an Instagram account called The Unreal Reel. And
it's so fun.
Thank you.
It's hysterical. I look forward to it every time I see it.
Well, and there's no strategy. I have to do a lot of social strategy for work. And so to have a place where I can wake up and do something, where I can dance, where I can laugh and be ridiculous. And for the first time, after I've been walking a hard road for 10 years, but especially this year, and for the first time, I feel like I'm ignoring what I think other people might think about me, and I'm just being me. And
that's beautiful.
It feels so good. Yeah. And I would encourage people, I really, really would, that there's a lot of things I think that we want to do in life, and we don't do them because we're worried about what other people will think or say. And the reality is, the truth is, people have said stuff to me, and people have kind of questioned some things, even in college, even and beyond. I've talked about that on other podcasts before, but being my true self right now has been so gratifying. It really has.
Yeah. Yeah. And you can't control what other people do or say.
No. And I'm not doing it for any reason, really.
Right.
Just to be me.
Just going to be you.
Yes.
I love that you are doing that. I feel that exact same way. This is so trivial, but with my TikTok account I made for golf. I'm on TikTok if you are not aware.
I do not have TikTok, but now I want it just to watch this.
So my account is the name of my account. Do you know what the name of it?
It's going to be good. I'm ready.
Party Talk.
Stop it.
Party Talk. Party Talk. Party Talk.
You can have a podcast named Party Talk.
I really could. I'm telling you guys, I only put golf content because I'm learning how to play golf, and I'm really loving it. And the first time I played it, this one course, I shot a 158, which is not good.
Isn't
but also
80 good?
Well, 72 is par.
Okay.
But people who are pretty good will shoot 100 or less.
Okay. So your first time was a 150 something.
But yesterday, I went and played 2 days ago and got a 114.
Where are you
I shaved
playing?
from 158 to 114, and I'm very excited and really fast. So I'm just posting. My brother is taking lots of videos of me, and I'm also propping my phone up. Yeah, so my brother and I golf together. So that's been really fun, time just to hang out with him.
I want you to do a dance on a golf course.
Okay.
I want you to dance.
This is what I need.
Because I'm everything.
I'm literally just posting hey, I just learned how to play golf. And you know what somebody said the other day? So here's the thing with TikTok, you can't control it. The algorithm is crazy, but I'm getting followers really fast. And like so many people comment on stuff and I don't know anyone. And so people have just, somebody commented the other day and was like, someday when she's on the LPGA tour, she's going to look back at these videos and see how far she's come. It
That is
made,
a moment.
it was so sweet.
Because even if that doesn't ever happen,
No.
just the fact
Let
that
me tell you here, folks.
Okay.
Probably not.
You heard it here first. The day she claimed it.
Yeah. But
It's
I
true.
mean, but posting videos and content on that,
Yep.
I don't think about
Nope.
it. I don't care about it.
Nope.
I don't care
No
what the cover photo
strategy.
is.
Nope.
I put some but go figure, those are the ones that do well. But so
And it's, I think, you know, and truly it's kind of this love that for you.
Yeah.
Whole kind of message really is,
yeah.
You know, when I think about becoming somebody I've always wanted to be, but haven't for a certain reason, but now I'm
Right.
like living this wild life that I never thought imagining with work. I'm kind of have this little kind of not so secret place anymore where I'm doing the unreal real, but I really love that for me.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
And I love that for you.
Yeah. It's so good. Well, final question, real
Okay,
fast.
I'm nervous.
Because the show's called Love That For You.
Yes.
What are you loving right now?
How many things can I say? I could just go. Brrr.
You can pick 2. Or 3 if you just want to like shotgun it and go down real fast.
Okay, 3 things.
Yep.
Okay, one of the things I'm loving is a Walla water bottle.
Okay.
I cannot get over the unbelievable, amazing unrealness of this water bottle. You literally can sip, but you don't like get lip lines. Like I know everybody really loves their Stanley. I know how you feel about it. I understand. This is superior. It is the actual best. It also comes in a million colors, and if you don't like the colors that are available, you can go to retail stores and pick your base and your top and mix and match them. They don't say you can do that, but I did.
Oh my goodness. Do you like
get
affiliate
arrested.
links for this? Because you can make so much money.
No, actually I could. The second thing I am loving, first is the Awala water bottle. The second thing I'm loving is these press-on glue-on nails. They're called press-on nails, but they're glue-on nails. They have changed my life. I don't have them on right now, but I do have them on my toes.
Okay, YouTubers.
Okay, but
You
here's
didn't
the
have to
deal.
pay extra for that. She just shoved that right in the
But
camera.
here's why I'm loving it, is because of my anxiousness and my
toes.
worries. Okay, I know. Okay, I've never had beautiful toes because that is what I
Is
I
it a
pick
different
and
nail?
destroy.
Like, is it meant
It's a
for
toe pack.
toe?
It's like instead of a nail pack, it's a toe pack.
Okay.
So I love them for my nails. They've
Yeah.
changed my life. We can link it in the show notes if we want.
Absolutely.
But I love that I'm not spending my time in the salon. I love that I was traveling and put my toes on before I walked out the door. I love it. Okay, third
Important.
thing, great, love. Thanks for letting me share 3, maybe some more. Okay, I'm gonna go quick. Is this mascara primer?
Okay.
Do you use mascara primer?
No, I don't. Please tell me.
It is from the like grocery store, from the, what do we call pharmacies these days? You know, the CVS, the Walgreens. I was trying to go generic.
Oh, got it.
Yeah. So what do you call them? Pharmacies?
Pharmacies.
Um,
Drugstores.
Drugstores. That's what I was going with. It's white and you put it on.
Uh-huh.
And then you kind of like let it dry for a second and then you put your mascara on.
Got it.
Game changer. Also, I'm so glad you asked for one more thing that I'm loving.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bonus.
5 bonuses. I love TV shows.
I love TV shows too.
I
I'll
just
clap
love
for
them,
that.
all of
I
them.
love them.
All of them.
Great.
I love TV.
What are you watching? Can we say? Are they appropriate?
Hey, listen. I love Jesus, Justin Bieber, and probably not appropriate TV shows.
Okay. Great.
But it's just
What's the
real.
genre we love?
Dark.
Okay, yeah.
Fantasy.
Okay, great.
Like Last Kingdom. Oh my goodness gracious.
I love that for you. I have no idea what that is.
You should watch it and you will fall in love with a man named Uhtred.
Didn't know that.
There you have it.
There you have it,
I love
folks.
TV.
I love you. Thank you for coming on my podcast,
You're
both Queen City
welcome.
Connect and Love That For You.
It's going to be a fun month on
Crushed it.
Queen City Connect.